Recap. The protagonist of the game Braid is a guy named Tim. We don't know anything about Tim, except for how he is looking for the princess. And he is looking for the princess because he once made a mistake. And because of that mistake, a monster took the princess away. And so, with the power to be able to rewind time at will so that he could fix mistakes, he traversed through worlds 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, solving puzzles and going through dangerous enemies in order to find the princess. However, at the end of each level, he was greeted with the news that the princess was in another castle. So the question is, where is the princess? But here's the bigger question. Where is World 1? It is curious because the game starts you off with World 2, and you go all the way to World 6, where you're told that the princess may not even exist. And yet we then go on to World 1, which could be the final level, the final world. And in World 1, it is where everything, except for Tim, goes in reverse. And so, we go from World 1-4 to 1-3 to 1-2, and now to 1-1. This is the finale of Let's Play Braid. Hey there guys, this is my hello, and this is Let's Play Braid, and this is the finale, or the first part of the finale. As you can see in the background, it's like another one of those, what's this? Impressionist painting. It's like an impressionist painting of a city in the background in the dark. The city is dark here. And wait, look at those two towers. What does it remind you of? Think about that as you go into World 1-1. We are going to go to the final level, which is called Braid. Is this the beginning of the game? Oh, hey, it's the princess! And it's the monster!
I've got you!
You douche.
Oof!
Yeah, run away, princess!
Help!
Oh, what is he gonna do? He sounds so angry. He's like, "Arr!" Okay, he's stomping. Cool story, bro.
Come down here!
That guy's angry and... What? What?
Help!
Is he? Did he just summon a wall of fire to chase us? Oh my god. Okay, so for this level, you have to cooperate with the princess. You and the princess will have to work together in order to make it to somewhere. I don't know where, but you have to work together. So, oh come on princess, you couldn't have pressed that sooner? There's a wall of fire that'll kill us, oh! Okay, how to get across? We can't jump across, or can we? Oh, okay, that was a bit too soon. Now jump! Okay, that was still too soon. Now jump! Yes! Teamwork for the win! Okay. Okay, so as you can see, your actions and the princess's actions will both determine how you will survive. Also be careful. Everything is in reverse motion, but yeah. Oh, you have to help the princess out here too. Okay. Oh, what did I... Okay. Okay. No! I think I might have messed up the timing there a little bit. I messed up the timing there too. Okay, it's okay. You and the princess can still, conquer all evil. Okay, now... What you want to do is jump on this Goomba and bounce on him continuously. I sound so excited, like I sound so panicky too, like no, what you want to do is no. Okay. You want to go. Okay, actually we made it. Okay, good. Okay, princess, help me. Okay, we're almost there, I think. We're like some mailbox and some steps, and the music is intensifying, like jump. Okay, piranha plant. Move faster! Can't you see there's a wall of fire behind me? Oh, I should have waited a bit. Okay, here's the chandelier. Curious placement. Did she Okay, what happened there? I don't know. But, okay, the princess seems to be in her house or something. Quick, princess, let's... Okay. What just happened? Okay. I'm trying to move and... Apparently I can move in reverse. And the princess is sleeping. Cool. Well then. Okay. Nothing is gonna happen for now, but you cannot Nothing will happen if you go forward in time. But remember, World 1 was in reverse. Everything that we've gone through when you went forward was opposite of what's actually happening. Tim goes opposite of the real world, meaning we should rewind to see what will happen. So let's do this. Okay, that's what's happening so far. That's probably because I waited too long explaining to you, what I'm about to do. But, yeah. Hello? Okay, now we should be at a good spot, I think. Damn! Oh, there's only 2 options for the rewind. And the princess is awake. You can only freeze time or rewind at the normal speed. Now, listen to the music. And hold on shift. Okay, this seems to be a forward motion and... Okay. Are the princess and Tim working together again? And... wait a minute. What? Princess? Why did you do that? Did you mean to drop the chandelier on me? That's pretty clumsy of you. Okay, and... it seems that we're going left together. Or are we? She seems to be ahead of him and... Okay, and... wait a minute. She pressed the switch so that we couldn't climb the ladder up. What? Did we mean to... what did we try to do? Did we mean to trap the princess? And what? That's a big jump. Okay, princess. What's going on? What is going on? What is the meaning of this? Oh, I see. So that... Are you so confused? Because I still am. But just watch. Okay. And we're... oh my god, princess. Did you just try to kill us? You just tried to kill us, didn't you? And... oh, she made it... oh no. Is this what I think it is? No. It can't be. It can't be! She's just... it can't be. She's running away from us. And she's trying to prevent us from getting her. And we're...
Help!
It's the knight. The monster.
Come down here!
Or is he? Could this... what's happening? Could this be?
Help!
Does this mean that I...
Oof!
does this mean that he...
I got you!
he's saving her. And we're chasing after her. Right? Okay. I want you guys to think about what just happened. I'll give you 5 seconds. Okay. Do you understand now what just happened? Remember when I said, the story said, the princess was kidnapped because, kidnapped by a monster? She was taken away by a monster because of a mistake Tim made. The thing is, Tim is the monster. Tim is the monster who always wanted to capture the princess. Or, yeah, he was stalking her at her house, and she ran away from him and tried to prevent him from catching her. So we are the monster the princess was trying to escape from. We are the monster. The knight was the knight who saved her, not the monster, because we are the monster. Let's go to the store. Epilogue. So, I guess this is the end of the game, huh? I mean, this is the finale. So, there's some books here. So, let's do some reading, shall we?
The boy called for the girl to follow him, and he took her hand. He would protect her. They would make their way through this oppressive castle, fighting off the creatures made of smoke and doubt, escaping to a life of freedom. The boy wanted to protect the girl. He held her hand or put his arm around her shoulders in a walking embrace to help her feel supported and close to him amid the impersonal throngs of Manhattan. They turned and made their way toward the Canal Street subway station, and he picked a path through the jostling crowd.
Okay, I see. Is the boy Tim? Is the girl the princess? And all of a sudden, we are in New York. Let's grab the key. Now, these red books will tell you the story, but... okay, the thing is, this epilogue tells you most of the story of Braid, aside from what you have seen just now. So think about the story and think about how Tim is the monster. Now, there's some books that are there's some text that are given to you by the red books, but there's also some hidden text where you have to go behind some objects while the red book is open in order to see, like this one.
His arm weighed upon her shoulders, felt constrictive around her neck. "You're burdening me with your ridiculous need," she said. Or, she said, "You're going the wrong way, and you're pulling me with you." In another time, another place, she said, "Stop yanking on my arm! You're hurting me!"
I guess that makes sense. Tim is a monster, and I guess he has been burdening her, or possibly abusing her. What has he been doing to her? Aside from stalking her, I guess. And here we are in the next place. Okay, so there's some secret text here, right? That's where it's supposed to be, but a red book needs to be opened. So let's open this. And since it is time immune, the book, let's read this.
He worked his ruler and his compass. He inferred. He deduced. He scrutinized the fall of an apple, the twisting of metal orbs hanging from a thread. He was searching for the princess, and he would not stop until he found her, for he was hungry. He cut rats into pieces to examine their brains, implanted tungsten posts into the skulls of watch-starved monkeys.
Okay, so I guess Tim is he a scientist? Or is he making some sort of elaborate plan? He's working hard, doing stuff that Newton would do, and he's searching for the princess, but what does this have to do with science, or anything like that? Or cutting rats into pieces, or what does that have to do with the princess? Maybe this hidden text might tell us something, or maybe not.
Ghostly, she stood in front of him and looked into his eyes. "I am here," she said. "I am here. I want to touch you." She pleaded, "Look at me!" But he would not see her. He only knew how to look at the outsides of things.
Okay. So I guess this hidden text is telling us how Tim seems to be blinded by a wrong vision or something. And I guess the princess is trying to drive him towards the light, but he's driving himself towards the darkness. Or is he? Now notice how the green books close they close the red books. Now, here. Let's see here. Let's read this red book. Oh my god, this is a long one.
He scrutinized the fall of an apple, the twisting of metal orbs hanging from a thread. Through these clues he would find the princess, see her face. After an especially fervent night of tinkering, he kneeled behind a bunker in the desert. He held a piece of welder's glass up to his eyes and waited. On that moment hung eternity. Time stood still. Space contracted to a pinpoint. It was as though the earth had opened and the skies split. One felt as though he had been privileged to witness the birth of the world. Someone near him said, "It worked." Someone else said, "Now we are all sons of bitches."
This is curious. Desert, bunker in the desert. So I guess it's more science stuff. But this is also related to finding the princess. Wait, who is the princess anyway? Also, as you can see, that little superscript over there, it's as if that is a quote from something. Is it from literature? Is it from science? Is it from history? What is this moment referring to? With the earth opening up and the sky splitting, it's like, and the birth of the world. And someone says it worked, but then again, someone also said that we're sons of bitches. What could this possibly mean? What do you think of? What do you think of? Like, what event could possibly be something so phenomenal that, this would happen, but at the same time, it's both amazing but horrible. Now, there's a hidden secret that we need to find. There's hidden text here, but what we need to do is get time immune and then rewind time. Let's rewind time until we can hear the green book closing. so that the red book in the previous screen is open. So we just heard the green book closing, so let's go. Okay, so as you can see, the red book is open, but if you go behind the statue, there we go.
She stood, tall and majestic. She radiated fury. She shouted, "Who has disturbed me?" But then, anger expelled, she felt the sadness beneath. She let her breath fall softly, like a sigh, like ashes floating gently on the wind. She couldn't understand why he chose to flirt so closely with the death of the world.
Death of the world? Wait a minute. Who is the princess? Is the princess even human? Or is the princess... I don't know. Okay, so there's a secret hidden text here, but we need to have the red book opened. But first, let's pull the switch, which is, I guess, makes us time immune. As you can notice, since it's sparkling, it'll make us time immune. Okay. Actually, no, I messed up. Sorry. So first, switch on, and then switch off. There we go. And then, let's see here. Then let's rewind, and we're time immune, so... Okay, let's stop time so you can read the text.
The candy store. Everything he wanted was on the opposite side of that pane of glass. The store was decorated in bright colors, and the scents wafting out drove him crazy. He tried to rush for the door, or just get closer to the glass, but he couldn't. She held him back with great strength. Why would she hold him back? How might he break free of her grasp? He considered violence.
All of a sudden there's a new narrative about a candy store. And I guess the princess is the princess restraining us from the candy store? With violence? What is this about? Very curious. Now, it's important that we want to be high enough so that we can jump over the green book, so that we can read this.
They had been here before on their daily walks. She didn't mind his screams and his shrieks, or the way he yanked painfully on her braid to make her stop. He was too little to know better. She picked him up and hugged him. "No, baby," she said. He was shaking. She followed his gaze toward the treats sitting on pillows behind the glass, the chocolate bar and the magnet monopole, the it from bit and the ethical calculus, and so many other things deeper inside. "Maybe when you're older, baby," she whispered, setting him back on his feet and leading him home. "Maybe when you're older." Every day thereafter, as before, she always walked him on a route that passed in front of the candy store.
Maybe that's not the princess. Maybe it's a story of a young Tim and his mom. And the Tim is he wants the candy store stuff. He's like, craving for it. But the mom is restraining it, him from the stuff inside the candy store, from the temptations. But they go past the candy store every day. Wouldn't that make you obsessed with the temptations that are right in front of your eyes? That's what I would think. So let's go to the next screen, which has some more text. So, let's see here.
He cannot say that he has understood all of this. Possibly he's more confused now than ever. But all these moments he's contemplated, something has occurred. The moments feel substantial in his mind, like stones. Kneeling, reaching down towards the closest one, running his hand across it, he finds it smooth and slightly cold.
I cannot say I have understood this either, but yeah, I guess you're confused as well, but I guess it's like a reflection of what has happened. And it kind of goes along with this moral of the game about, well, I'll talk about it later on in the next episode, but yeah. Also, you notice that those blocks, those colored blocks, all of those drawings are, from, when you go into each level, you notice how there's like a drawing describing each level? All of those blocks are from each level. Except for one, there's one missing, but still. And just making a castle.
He tests the stone's weight. He finds he can lift it, and the others too. He can fit them together to create a foundation, an embankment, a castle.
I see. Oh, and it's a green flag. I see. Not much to say about that. I think it's like a reflection of... I don't know, like... I understand the first few stories, but this one is like... I guess it's like a reflection thing, since like, first of all, the green books are telling us a story.
To build a castle of appropriate size, he will need a great many stones. But what he's got now feels like an acceptable start.
Could the castle represent something that's related to the princess? I don't know. Anyway, there's nothing up here. And this cloud is one of those things that moves slowly, like in the cloud bridge when you have to get the star, but it shows nothing. It's nothing, really. And that's all there is to it. That's all there is to the epilogue. What is in this door? The beginning. That's right. That's what this dark building was hiding. The exit door that goes into the epilogue. Oh, shoot! I'm not supposed to do that. Sorry about that. I thought I would end up at the end of the epilogue instead of the beginning, but yeah. Now we are back at the beginning of the game. That's right. The end is the beginning, which is the end, which is the beginning. It's almost as if this game is circular and we are trapped in the circle. But we still have 6 stars and you have 2 more to go. I mean, in the last episode I collected the 7th one, meaning that there's 1 more star to get. What is the last star? There are many questions to be answered still, but I hope you guys have been mind blown at the least. But in the next part of the finale, we will answer some questions. What do those readings mean? How is it relevant? What is the princess? What is she? How is she relevant? What is the story of all of this? I won't show you the right answer, because there are many ways to interpret this. Many ways. That is how you treat art. You can interpret it in many ways, but I'm going to show you a little thing, a little secret in the next episode, and then I'll give you what I believe to be a right interpretation, in my opinion, which is also the popular interpretation too, one that makes sense in the context of the game. So, stay tuned for the last part of the finale. See ya.